welcome to my channel. So, I decided to play a little Mass Effect and upload it. We're gonna see how this works. I haven't done anything like this in a while. Frames are good. Alright. So, as you can tell, I'm going to be playing Mass Effect. I got the Legendary Edition. I don't know if I'll make it through the whole trilogy, but I decided to give this a shot. Play a little bit. I think this will be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. I guess I'll show this one thing that I got going on right now. For gameplay, I'm playing on normal. I was thinking about going to veteran, but I think I'll just keep it on normal for now. I got the auto level up off, so I can allocate skill points myself. I got level scaling to legendary. Now, I have played Mass Effect before, at least the first one, and I almost beat the second one. Not all the way though, this is a very long time ago. This is a new thing to me, this level scaling. Legendary mode, and then classic mode. I'm going to play it on legendary mode. I found that the most interesting. And basically, what legendary does is you level from 1 to 30 rather than 1 to 60. And supposedly the original game was levels 1 to 60. It's been such a long time, I don't remember. But basically, with 1 to 30, it takes a longer time to level. But each level you get more skill points to allocate into certain things. 1 to 60, you level quicker, but you get less skill points. And that's basically it on that I wanted to show. So, before we start, I will say that I have started this game before I started recording. So I'm a little bit in, at least past the character creation, but I'm still in the prologue. I am in the heat of action right now. But like I said, I'm not too far. And this recording is kind of on the whim. I'll go ahead and get into my profile here. So, yes, this is where I'm at. If you played Mass Effect, if you haven't, I'm on the train station on the planet Eden Prime, and we're after a character named Saren, who has gone rogue and is making a mess on this planet. I'm hoping my frames will work alright. It looks like my frames are, it's a little choppy here and there, but hopefully it works alright. And before I progress any further, I'll go ahead and show off what I got going on for my characters. So the main character, Shepard, I got him as an infiltrator. And with him, I'm focusing a lot on electronics. I want to focus a lot on electronics. A little bit on pistols. I might do sniper rifles. Well, sniper rifles would be good because that's kind of like a main weapon for the infiltrator. I do have 1 point in Intimidate. I think I want to do at least a little bit in Intimidate. I'm pretty sure more blocks open up, points open up for Intimidate, but I think I'm only going to do a few. I'm not going to put too many points in that. Ashley Williams. For her, I'm going a little bit on the assault training side. I got an adrenaline burst on her already. I think I'll focus mostly assault training and assault rifles with her. Put a couple of points in soldier. We'll see how this works. Got Caden. I'm focusing a bit on throw with him. I love the throw ability because him being a sentinel. I think as a sentinel, he's a kind of a hybrid build between I done forgot the class's names now. Yeah, but it's like a hybrid build, and he can throw enemies with his mind, which is really cool. I like that aspect. Yeah, and for this playthrough, I'm just gonna kind of play like I would normally play, and hopefully get some enjoyable commentary. And yeah, like I said, see how this works. I'm just gonna browse real quick. Let's see what I've left off with. Got a lot of pistols going on. Alright. Yeah, so here we in the prologue find the beacon. You're in charge of the ground team dropped into Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Take the train. A Turian named Saren has killed Nihilus. He may be working with the Geth. Take the cargo train to the next platform and stop him before he gets the beacon. And that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and do this.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
This is Saren. These are the Geth that we're about to attack. They're setting up bombs.
Charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
All right. Looked like he kind of glitched there. Trying to make my way down here. Got him. Yeah, this game is really fun. Oh shoot, wrong one. Oh, well, he wasn't supposed to do that. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and she just got in the way. I'm gonna go ahead and use throw with Caden. You can pause time on this game and issue commands, typical BioWare type of system here. Yeah, I'm gonna use throw and throw at least one of these guys right here. Show how it works. It's pretty fun. Yes, sir. Alright. I'm gonna move up if I can. Easy. And tell my squad mates to move up. That's a down. Make sure we're alright here. I'm gonna go ahead and disarm this bomb. Notice the radar is jammed here. So right here, in order to get to him past cover, I'm gonna sabotage his weapons, overheat nearby enemy weapons, and burns them for minor damage. I'm gonna do this, see how good this works. Yes, yes, yes. Very nice. See if I can. Bah! Maybe. Not too bad. Alright, finish this last one. Looks like my frames are dropping a little bit. I noticed that with this game. My frames drop a little bit. I'm struggling. So that's all the charges. We are good. Light armor, Turian, assault rifle. Yeah, I'll just take these for now. Push on him. Nice. Ooh, Ashley almost got it there. Use him to get a little closer. Nice, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use sabotage on him. Oh, that killed him. Very nice.
Area secured.
Very nice.
Smells like smoke and death.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Both shotguns here. I'm gonna just take those. Alright, this is the decrypting. It's locked. Let me see if I can do this. These things can be a little tricky. Oh man. Ooh. Okay, I'm messing up here. I might lose this one. Never mind. Right down the middle. Got kind of lucky. Our ammo upgrade. Radioactive rounds. Already got some of those. Chemical rounds. Let's see what those are. Stimulant pack. Armor upgrade. Where did I... Recovered items. Where did I get that from? Let's see what that does then. Cooldown reduction. Okay. I might put that on one of my guys. Let's see, what do I got on him though? Oh, shield recovery. You know what? With Shepard, I think I'll put stimulant pack on him. Then with someone like Ashley, I'll put shield regenerator on. Yeah, that sounds nice. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna look at. Chemical rounds. Okay, what do I got? Oh yeah. That's what I got. What we got going on here? Toxin popular with pirates, chemicals, and mercenaries. These rounds are coated with highly toxic compound. 30% toxic damage, 5 damage per second for 5 seconds. Okay. It's not too bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well. I don't put all my points in at one time. I try to fill out what I'm gonna use. Yeah, so I keep a couple of points at least on everybody. Yeah. Pistol Banshee. Okay. I knew there was something down here. Armor upgrade, hardened weave, shock absorbers. Okay. Let's see what these are. Shock absorbers. Installing micro gravimetric emitters into a combat suit artificially increases mass, providing protection against concussive force delivered by explosives, high impact ammo, and biotic weapons. Okay. What does that do? Physics threshold. Oh. Okay. Hardening. A complex element network. Element 0 combined with advanced firewall technology provides protection against both biotic and tech attacks. Okay. Okay. Should be, I already got this, didn't I? Yes, okay. And this is the Prothean beacon right here that Saren has gathered.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
touch it! Danger!
Very interesting. Had a little hiccup there. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the recording.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
If I remember correctly, I'm not going to spoil too much, but I think we might have to fight her
Dr.
later.
Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
This is my man Shepard right here. Sexy, handsome man. Looks like we just had some issues with that beacon. One thing I'll throw out real quick about dialogue options on here. So normally anything in the dialogue options that's at the top is what you would consider a good type of dialogue. In here they call it Paragon. So kind of like a good alignment. Middle is kind of just neutral. It doesn't really do too much. And then at the bottom is a kind of a rude or an angry conversation. And that is the Paragon stat. So there's two different stats or meters to measure your alignment, which is Paragon, which is what you would consider good, and then Renegade, which you would consider, I guess, evil or cruel. So let's see here.
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Ashley Williams is a beautiful and graphically created character. Okay, what does she say here? It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way. Don't blame yourself. What about the beacon? You were careless. You were careless. That's definitely a rude response. What about
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
We're gonna be fighting a lot of these Geth that Saren has allied himself with.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I will say, for this Legendary Edition, these textures look a lot better than the original. But the original is a very old game. Or a bit old, anyway. Let's see here.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
You know what? I'll stop him.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yeah, so Saren is definitely going to be a problem. and what we're trying to do. Main mission is to get this beacon that was stolen, or yeah, I don't know if it was stolen or it was still there, but something's wrong with it now, I think. Go to cockpit and tell Joker to bring Normandy into dock at the Citadel. Okay. Alright. I have not leveled up yet. Still good on that front.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Seems like the Citadel is an interesting place to live. I think I would live there if I was in the future like this. Alright. I don't have any mods. Alright. It's a cool looking armor set. The stats on it are alright. About average. Okay. Excuse me. That was a replenish metagel.
Metagel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Metagel violates Council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
Had to check and see if I was still recording.
Hey, Commander.
There's Caden down there, and there's Ashley. Let's talk to Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
I don't think it's as simple as that, sir.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I got 2 Paragon points. I'm gonna check out how that's looking. I have very little, no Renegade actually right now. Got a lot of Paragon this early on, I guess. My guess is by the end of the playthrough, I might have a lot of Paragon, not as much Renegade. But I do try to roleplay every now and then. Got a nice sniper rifle, Reaper. I might have to equip these assault rifles on Ashley. Got something for a codex here. What is this? Ah, okay. Let's talk to Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Okay. Here's the doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What is an L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Personal questions. What is that?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Very interesting.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, this is about biotics. By the way, this music for Mass Effect, I've always liked it. It's very good. Can't talk to these guys, or guys and girls. And they're probably playing hooky. Oh, let's see over here real quick. Captain Anderson's in here. Is anything else in here? Don't look like it.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
We got some busy work going on. In the Normandy's vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from the can't say it. Officer. I know the word, but I can't say it. Okay, so that's our purchase. Ashley, Caden. Okay. Actually, for Ashley, let's see what we can do with assault rifles with her. What is Banshees again? Or, yeah. Oh, it's Tyrion based. A lot of damage coming out. Accuracy is way low on that one. I'll just keep the Lancer for now.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Do a little investigation here.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
These are pretty expensive stuff here. A grenade upgrade. Costs 200, that's pretty cheap. Metagel. Ooh. I might do one of each, to be honest with you. Oh. Yes, sir. That's expensive. Very nice.
Biotics is... Omni tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni tools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists. Biotics, Element Zero can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
Shame about Jenkins and Bender.
Engineer Adams, okay.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to, when subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed Element Zero, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined Element Zero at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create Mass Effect fields and develop FTL travel.
Alright, we're gonna head that way to the cockpit and tell Joker to land in the Citadel. It's kind of like the main room here of the Normandy. Got your galactic map there. We'll be able to use this later. It's gonna be an interesting, fun time.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yes, it was. And Presley, he's going to be a very valuable asset later on, if I remember correctly. And here's Joker up here. All these people guiding and doing different things to the Normandy. Alright.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Looks absolutely beautiful.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
Man, this game looks good.
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Good old Normandy.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alright.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Big place.
Yeah, man, they did a lot with this Legendary Edition. It looks very good. I noticed my frames were dropping a little bit once I got into this area. If we continue with this series, hopefully I can make it to number 3. And it won't hurt my frames too bad. My computer is getting a bit old. But we'll see. We'll see.